Hello everyone, welcome to version 1 Oracle Applications 2020. My name is Prachi Sacheti. I'm a senior consultant in version 1 with experience in Taleo and Oracle talent management modules. Today, I will be taking you through Taleo Enterprise quarterly update model. The Oracle Talent Acquisition Cloud, also known as Taleo Enterprise, is shifting to a mandatory auto update model starting with 20D. To successfully transition from flash-based recruiting to fluid recruiting, as the Flash is by Adobe is getting inaccessible by end of 2020. Due to this, the Oracle is now making a mandatory update for all their customers in the staging and production environment from 20B to start using fluid recruiting. And from 20D onwards, there will be an ongoing mandatory update process. Which customer does it affect? So this will be affected to all the customers who is currently using Taleo Enterprise. With this model, all the customers will be auto-updated to latest OTAC quarterly update, which is starting from 20D. So with this model, the update will be first applied in your staging environment, and then it will be applied to the production environment. With this stage, the customers will be taking the advantage of the latest version, the bug fixes, any security and compliance updates, so their system will always be up to date. What is the timeline for this update? As you all know, that this auto update model will be effective from 20D. So the timeline for this is that from the week of November 23rd, Oracle is planning a mandatory update to 20D, which means that the staging and the production zone needs to be updated in between December to March 2021. These updates cannot be postponed. Every customer has to take these updates. If a customer wants to have their zone refresh done for their staging environment, they need to raise a request with Oracle prior to updating 20D in staging. This 20D update is a prerequisite for an Oracle Taleo service to be moved to the latest cloud infrastructure. In the 20D update, Oracle has said that this update will contain some infrequent use flash-based recruiting features that are not yet in fluid recruiting. As the customers have experienced, most of the features of the flash-based recruiting are now in fluid recruiting, and most of the customers hopefully have started using the fluid-based recruiting. But there are still some features which are not available, like library management, which Oracle is planning to get it available in this 20D update. The zone upgrade schedule. As per the Oracle, the staging instance needs to be updated between December 2020 to January 2021. So the customers needs to raise, as soon as the 20D is available, the customer needs to raise a service request with Oracle for their staging zone to get upgrade. For the production environment, the upgrade needs to happen between January 2021 to March 2021. Oracle will also be sending a PCN notifications for both the staging and production environment. However, if any customer wants their production zone to be upgraded prior to the Oracle schedule timeline, that can also be done by raising a service request with Oracle. We highly recommend that before taking this upgrade, customers should get their staging zone refreshed so that they have the latest of their production data in their staging zone. Next steps. What should customers do to take this quarterly update model? The most important thing for this is every customer should review their current update, testing, and deployment processes. As we are now moving more to an auto update model, the business process need to be reviewed again. This is the time when any changes or any update that customer wants to make should be made now. Also, this will help them to test and adjust the operational model and processes ahead of the automated quarterly updates. The high-level upgrade process. This is the upgrade process that we recommend a customer should be doing. They should plan and schedule when to get the upgrade done, the refresh of their staging zone, the upgrade, the regression testing of the business process, configuration of any new features, testing of those features, training to the wider business team, and start planning for the next upgrade. As we all know now, this is a continuous cycle. This is some high level upgrade steps that we recommend customers to do. The first is the regression testing. Before you begin your regression testing, as I have said earlier, please review your current business processes and adopt and operationalize new features or system change which are part of releases before the automatic update occur. When we say the regression testing, you should test your existing recruitment process end to end in your staging zone, which includes your recruit to hire cycle, any third-party integrations, and the onboarding with reporting. Also, you should create a test script which can be reused for each upgrade. The next is the impact assessment document. With every new release, customers should create an impact assessment document and try to analyze the impact of all the new features that the upgrade has given. What impact is it to your business? Is it beneficial to the business or it is not beneficial? Every upgrade comes with some mandatory and non-mandatory features. Every customer should test all the mandatory features. For the non-mandatory features, based on your impact assessment review, based on the discussion with the wider business team, the new features should be activated. Communication to the business about new features, navigation, or any workflow. If any non-mandatory features or the mandatory features which has been activated and needs to be communicated to the business, resolve issues identified during regression testing of your core functionality and integration, as well as testing of any new and mandatory features. Continuous testing sometimes also result in some issues, which helps you to resolve them during your regression testing. This is just a high level plan, what we have designed a customer should be doing for their auto update model. They should be reviewing their documentation. They should plan the update. They should review the notes, release notes, and prepare the documentation. Really raise a service request with Oracle for your zone to be upgraded. Carry out your regression testing in your staging zone, any integration testing, implement and test the new features. Then the UAT should be done by the business. Upgrading of your new release in production. Update and apply the new features in production. post go live support if any issues comes in production. I hope you found this information useful. Please let us know if you have any questions and we'll be more than happy to answer them. Thank you.